Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English. I am so happy you are here with us today. I am Amelia, and this is your favorite English learning podcast, the place where English becomes easy, fun, and real.
Hey everyone, I am James. So good to be here with you all again. Amelia, I have to ask, have you been to an airport recently?
Oh, yes, just last month, actually. And honestly, airports make me a little nervous. There is so much happening. Announcements, signs everywhere, people rushing.
I completely understand that. And imagine feeling all of that, but in a language that is not your first language. That is a whole different level of stressful.
Exactly. And that is why today's episode is so important, because today we are talking all about English at the airport. Real phrases, real conversations, real situations.
By the end of this episode, you are going to feel confident walking into any airport and speaking English. From the check-in counter all the way to baggage claim, we have got you covered.
We are going to teach you vocabulary, useful phrases, real conversations, and the most common mistakes people make at the airport and how to fix them.
And here is your very first comment challenge. Have you ever been to an airport? Where did you fly to? Write it in the comments right now. We want to know where in the world our listeners are coming from.
We love reading your stories. And if you are new here, welcome to Learn English. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. We upload fresh English lessons every single week.
All right, everyone, grab your passport and your boarding pass. Let us go to the airport. Here we go.
Okay, you just arrived at the airport. You walk in through the big doors, and the first thing you need to do is check in. So let us start right there at the check-in counter.
The check-in counter is the desk where you go to show your passport, drop off your big bags, and get your boarding pass. Those three words are essential. Passport, boarding pass, bags.
Let us look at each one. A passport is your official travel document. A boarding pass is the paper or phone screen that lets you get on the plane. And your bags, also called luggage or baggage, those are what you travel with.
Now, here is the most important question you will hear at the check-in counter. The staff will ask you, do you have any bags to check? That means, do you have big bags to put under the plane?
And you answer, yes, I have one bag to check. Or, no, I just have a carry-on. A carry-on is your small bag that goes in the overhead bin on the plane. It stays with you.
So we have two types of bags. A checked bag goes under the plane. A carry-on stays with you on the plane. Say those two phrases with me right now. I have one checked bag. I only have a carry-on. Say them again. I have one checked bag. I only have a carry-on.
Now, let us look at a full check-in conversation. Listen carefully, and then we will practice together. Staff, good morning. May I see your passport and ticket, please? Now, let us look at a full check-in conversation. Listen carefully, and then we will practice together. Staff, good morning. May I see your passport and ticket, please? You, of course. Here you go. Staff, are you checking any bags today? Yes, I have one bag to check. Staff, do you have a seat preference, window or aisle? A window seat, please. Here is your boarding pass. Your gate is B14. Boarding starts at 2:15. Thank you so much.
Did you catch all of that? Let us go through the key phrases from that conversation. Write these down. May I see your passport, please? The staff asks this. Here you go. You hand something to someone. I have one bag to check, telling them about your luggage. A window seat, please, asking for your preferred seat. What time does boarding start? A great question to ask.
And there are two types of seats on a plane. A window seat is next to the window. An aisle seat is next to the walkway in the middle. Which do you prefer, window or aisle?
I am always a window seat person. I love looking out.
I always choose the aisle. I do not like feeling trapped. Everyone is different.
Here is your second comment challenge. Write these 2 sentences in the comments and complete them. At the check-in counter, I always ask for a seat. I usually travel with bags. Fill in the blanks and post your answers below. We want to see them.
Now, let me teach you one more very useful phrase at check-in. Sometimes there is a problem. Maybe your bag is too heavy. The staff might say, "Your bag is overweight. There is an extra fee." That means your bag is too heavy and you need to pay more money. And you can respond, "Oh, I am sorry. How much is the fee?" Or, "Can I move some things to my carry-on?" Simple, polite, natural. The key is to stay calm and use simple sentences. You do not need perfect English. You need clear English. Section 1 summary. We learned check-in vocabulary: passport, boarding pass, checked bag, carry-on, window seat, aisle seat. And we learned how to have a full check-in conversation. You're already doing great. Let us keep going. All right, you have your boarding pass. Now what? Now you need to go through security. And for a lot of people, this is the most stressful part of the airport. Security can feel overwhelming. There are signs everywhere, people moving fast, and staff giving instructions. But the vocabulary is actually very simple once you know it. Let us start with the security checkpoint. This is the area where officers check your bags and your body for anything dangerous. You will hear and need to say these phrases. Please remove your shoes. Place your laptop in a separate bin. Do you have any liquids? Please walk through the scanner. Step to the side, please. Now, you probably will not need to say most of those. The staff will say them to you, but you need to understand them. And knowing them means you will move through security quickly and confidently. The most important thing you need to say at security is simple. If an officer asks you something and you do not understand, just say, "I am sorry. Could you repeat that, please?" Or, "Could you speak more slowly, please?"
Those 2 phrases are gold. Write them down right now. Could you repeat that, please? Could you speak more slowly, please? Say them with me. Could you repeat that, please? Could you speak more slowly, please?
Those phrases work everywhere, not just at the airport. Anywhere you need someone to slow down or repeat themselves. They are polite, natural, and very useful.
Now, let us talk about finding your gate. After security, you need to find your departure gate. You look at your boarding pass, it says something like Gate B14 or Gate C3.
But sometimes you cannot find it, or maybe the gate has changed, so you need to ask. Here are 3 ways to ask where your gate is. Formal. "Excuse me, could you tell me where Gate B14 is?" Normal. "Excuse me, where is Gate B14? Simple. Gate B14. Which way?
All 3 work perfectly. Choose the one that feels comfortable for you. For beginners, the normal version is best. Excuse me, where is Gate B14? Clear and easy.
And the staff might answer, "Go straight and turn left." Or, "Take the escalator to level 2. Or, "It is at the end of this corridor." Very simple directions.
Now, here is something really important. Always check the departure board. That is the big screen in the airport that shows all the flights, their status, and their gates.
You might see these words on the departure board. On time. Your flight is leaving as planned. Delayed. Your flight is leaving later than planned. Canceled. Your flight is not going today. Boarding. It is time to get on the plane now. Gate change. Your gate has moved to a different number.
So important to know those words. Imagine walking to gate B14 and then seeing gate change, now gate D7. If you do not know what that means, you miss your flight.
Here is your third comment challenge. Write a sentence using one of these departure board words. For example, my flight was delayed by 2 hours. Or, I saw boarding on the screen and I ran. Post your sentence in the comments. We want to read your airport stories.
Okay, quick Section 2 review. We learned security vocabulary, checkpoint, remove shoes, liquids, scanner. We learned 2 essential phrases. Could you repeat that? And could you speak more slowly? We learned how to ask for our gate. And we learned 5 important departure board words: on time, delayed, canceled, boarding, gate change. Excellent work, everyone.
You made it through security. You found your gate. You boarded the plane. Now, let us talk about what happens on the plane and what happens when you arrive.
On the plane, you will interact with flight attendants. A flight attendant is the person who works on the plane and helps passengers, and there are some really useful phrases for talking to them.
Here are the most common things you might say to a flight attendant. Excuse me, could I have some water, please? Could I have a blanket, please? Where is the bathroom? Could you help me with this, please? My seatbelt is not working.
Notice something about all of those phrases. They all start with could I or could you. This is the polite, natural way to make requests on a plane, or really anywhere in English.
Could I have? You want something. Could you help me? You need someone to do something. Both are polite, both are natural, both work perfectly for beginners.
Say these with me, nice and clearly. Could I have some water, please? Could you help me with this, please? Excuse me, where is the bathroom? Say them again. Could I have some water, please? Could you help me with this, please? Excuse me, where is the bathroom?
Perfect. Now let us talk about arriving. The plane lands, you get off, and now there are 2 things you need to do. Go through immigration or customs, and then collect your bags at baggage claim.
Let us start with immigration. This is where an officer checks your passport and asks you some questions. The questions are usually very simple. What is the purpose of your visit? Are you here for tourism, work, or study? How long are you staying? How many days or weeks? Where are you staying? The name of your hotel or address.
And your answers are just as simple. I am here for tourism. I am staying for 1 week. I am staying at the Grand Hotel.
Short, clear, honest answers. That is all you need. You do not need to explain everything. Just answer the question directly.
Now, baggage claim. After immigration, you follow the signs to baggage claim. This is the area with the big moving belt where your checked bags come out.
You look for your flight number on the screen above each belt. You find your bag. You pick it up. Simple. But what if your bag does not come out?
Then you go to the lost luggage desk, and you say, "Excuse me, my bag has not arrived. My flight was from New York. Here is my boarding pass." They will help you from there.
Here is a really useful phrase if something goes wrong at the airport. Excuse me, I need some help. Those 5 words open every door. Any airport staff will stop and help you. Do not be afraid to say them.
Here is your 4th comment challenge. Imagine you just landed at an airport. Write 3 sentences about what you do. Use the vocabulary from this section. For example, I go through immigration. I collect my bag at baggage claim. I exit the airport. Write your 3 sentences in the comments.
Quick Section 3 review. We learned flight attendant phrases using could I have and could you help me. We learned immigration questions and simple answers. we learned baggage claim vocabulary, and we learned the most important phrase. Excuse me, I need some help. That phrase works everywhere. Always remember it.
Okay, everyone, it is common mistakes time. And I want to say something before we start. These are mistakes that real English learners make at real airports. They are not embarrassing, they are normal. And knowing them means you will not make them.
Let us go through 4 of the most common ones.
Mistake number 1, saying, I want water to a flight attendant. This is not wrong exactly, but it sounds a little rude. It sounds like a command.
The natural, polite version is, could I have some water, please? Or even simpler, water, please. Adding please always makes it more polite. Always.
Think of it this way. I want sounds demanding. Could I have sounds friendly and polite. In customer service situations, on a plane, at a hotel, in a restaurant, always use could I have or add please.
Mistake number 2, saying, I am going to make a trip. This sounds strange in English.
The natural phrase is I am going on a trip or I am taking a trip. We go on a trip, we take a trip. We never make a trip.
I am going on a trip to Spain next month. I am taking a short trip this weekend. Say those with me. I am going on a trip to Spain. I am taking a short trip this weekend.
Mistake number 3, saying I missed my flight when the flight has not left yet. Some learners say I missed my flight to mean I am late for my flight.
But I missed my flight means the plane already left without you. If you are still trying to catch it, you say, I am going to miss my flight, or I am running late for my flight.
So I missed my flight, past tense, already happened. I am going to miss my flight, future. You are worried it might happen.
Mistake number 4, asking, where is the toilet at an American airport? This is not wrong, but in American English, we say bathroom or restroom. Toilet sounds a little too direct in American culture.
Excuse me, where is the restroom? Or where is the bathroom? Those are the natural American English versions.
Let us do a quick fix-it drill. I say the wrong version, you say the correct one out loud. Wrong. I want a blanket. Correct. Say it.
Could I have a blanket, please?
Wrong. I made a trip to Paris last year. Correct. Say it.
I took a trip to Paris last year. Or I went on a trip to Paris.
Perfect. And here is your 5th comment challenge. Have you ever made a language mistake at an airport or while traveling? Write it in the comments. We all have funny travel stories. Share yours.
And remember, making a mistake at an airport does not end the world. People are kind, staff are helpful, and your effort to communicate in English is always respected. Always.
Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons. Every mistake you make in real life teaches you faster than any textbook ever could. Keep going. You are doing so well.
It is time for our interactive practice. This is where you become the English speaker. We are going to do a choose the correct sentence activity. 2 options, you pick the right one. Say your answer out loud. Really say it, not in your head, out loud.
Here we go.
Situation 1. You are at the check-in counter. The staff asks about your bags. Which is the correct answer? Option A, I have a checked 1 bag. Option B, I have 1 bag to check.
Option B, I have 1 bag to check. That is the natural, correct word order. Clean and simple.
Situation 2. You cannot find your gate. You stop an airport worker. Which question is correct? Option A, where is gate C5, excuse me? Option B, excuse me, where is gate C5?
Option B sounds much more natural. Excuse me comes first. It is how you politely get someone's attention in English. Always start with excuse me.
Situation 3. You want a window seat. What do you say to the check-in staff? Option A, give me a window seat. Option B, could I have a window seat, please?
Option B,
always could I have for polite requests. Adding please makes it even better.
Situation 4. Your checked bag did not arrive at baggage claim. What do you say? Option A, my bag is lost. Find it. Option B, excuse me, my bag has not arrived. Could you help me, please?
Option B completely. Polite, clear, and natural. My bag has not arrived is much better than my bag is lost because you do not know for sure that it is lost. It just has not arrived yet. Here is your 6-comment challenge. Write your own short airport conversation. Just 4 lines. Maybe checking in or asking for your gate or talking to a flight attendant. Any situation. Write it in the comments. We will read every single one. And please say everything out loud. The more you speak, even at home, even alone, the more natural it becomes. Real English lives in your mouth, not just in your head. Speak it.
Okay, everyone, we have reached the end of today's episode, and I want to say you just learned so much in one episode. You should feel really proud of yourself for making it all the way through.
Let us quickly go through everything we covered today. Number 1, check in vocabulary and phrases. Passport, boarding pass, checked bag, carry-on, window seat, aisle seat, and the full check-in conversation.
Number 2, security and gate vocabulary. Security checkpoint, departure board, on time, delayed, canceled, boarding, gate change, and the 2 magic phrases. Could you repeat that? And could you speak more slowly, please?
Number 3, on the plane and arriving. Flight attendant requests with could I have and could you help me? Immigration questions and answers. Baggage claim. And our most important phrase, excuse me, I need some help.
And in the common mistakes section, we learned to say could I have instead of I want. Go on a trip instead of make a trip. The difference between I missed my flight and I am going to miss my flight. And to use restroom in American English airports.
Here is your final comment challenge for today. Imagine you are at the airport right now. Write 3 sentences about what you are doing. Use the vocabulary from today's episode. Post them below. We are waiting.
And if this episode helped you feel more confident about traveling in English, please share it with one friend. One share makes such a big difference for us and for this community. Also, like this video and subscribe to Lore Learn English so you never miss a new episode. We put so much love into every single episode of Lore Learn English, and seeing you learn, practice, and grow, that is everything to us. You are not just a listener, you are part of our family. The next time you are at an airport speaking English, remember today. Remember this episode. You are ready. You have got this. Keep practicing, and we will see you next time.